New Hampshire becomes first state to approve crypto reserve law. Governor Kelly Ayotte signed a bill into law that allows the investment of a portion of the state's public funds in precious metals and crypto assets. New Hampshire has become the first state to allow the investment of its public funds into crypto assets, with its governor signing the new law on Tuesday. The state beat a number of others to the punch this year, as what had started as a surge in state lawmaker momentum had run into roadblocks over recent weeks. As the first to authorize its treasurer to set up such a reserve, New Hampshire could very well beat the U.S. government in forming a stockpile too. New Hampshire is once again first in the nation. New Hampshire Governor Kelly Ayotte, a Republican who's in her first year in office, posted on social media site X. The New Hampshire bill allows the investment of up to 5% of public funds in a digital asset that has at least $500 billion in market capitalization, currently leaving Bitcoin, BTC, as the only qualifying asset. State Representative Keith Ammon, the lawmaker behind the bill, told CoinDesk that the new law embraces financial innovation and helps diversify the state's investments to mitigate inflation caused by the federal government's unending money printing. He also credited the Satoshi Action Fund with helping cement the state as a trailblazer in digital assets. "We're incredibly excited about the win that has occurred in New Hampshire," said Dennis Porter, founder of the Satoshi Action Fund that's been pushing state lawmakers all over the country to pursue reserves. He's hoping other states will follow suit, he said in a CoinDesk interview. "The first one's the hardest, by far," Porter said. "Having a state that's already gotten it done, it'll really increase the political momentum." State House Republicans in New Hampshire also posted on X Tuesday, boasting that their state is officially the first state to lay the groundwork for a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Arizona had been the first state to get a similar measure to its governor's desk, but the legislation was vetoed, though other bills are still awaiting the governor's consideration there. Florida has also withdrawn its own effort, joining a number of other states where the reserve push has fizzled. But North Carolina remains a strong contender, because its effort is being championed by a prominent lawmaker. President Donald Trump had called for his administration to set up its own Bitcoin reserve and a separate crypto stockpile, though the Treasury Department is still examining what the federal government has on hand that can be redirected into those eventual funds. Read more. Trump's crypto Sherpa Bo Hines says crypto legislation on target for quick completion. Update, May 6, 2025. 1746 Universal Time Coordinated Updates with comment from Dennis Porter, founder of the Satoshi Action Fund. Update, May 6, 2025. 2038 Universal Time Coordinated Updates with comment from Representative Keith Ammon, the bill's author. Jesse Hamilton is CoinDesk's deputy managing editor on the Global Policy and Regulation team, based in Washington, D.C. Before joining CoinDesk in 2022, he worked for more than a decade covering Wall Street regulation at Bloomberg News and Businessweek, writing about the early whisperings among federal agencies trying to decide what to do about crypto. He's won several national honors in his reporting career, including from his time as a war correspondent in Iraq and as a police reporter for newspapers. Jesse is a graduate of Western Washington University, where he studied journalism and history. He has no crypto holdings.